Are we going?
We are now.
Oh, good. Peter?
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking thing I'm going to talk about. I'll just think off.
Did you not bring a thing?
I didn't have time.
God damn it.
I put so much thought into my things as well. They're always so well planned.
Well, you have a good think about your thing. I have
Think about
my
what you
thing.
haven't done.
Exactly. You should have a good, long, hard think about that. Peter?
Yes.
You got your thing?
I have a thing. Yeah.
Are you making an example of me to the class now? Look at what Michael hasn't done.
No, not necessarily. We'll see if you have a thing when your time comes.
I always think of a thing. I always come through with a thing.
Okay.
Even if it
does.
is
That's
a
true.
borderline, not even a thing.
A shit thing. Oh, I said it.
Wow.
I said it.
Oh, fuck. It's getting... Why are we all looking at the door?
Why did you look at the door?
Derbs was there.
Oh, was he?
Oh.
Yeah. He
Did we press the recording button?
Peter, would you like to check?
Peter, you need to press the recording button
check-
before
I'll
we
check
get
that
in
we-
trouble with the headmaster.
Oh, no.
Go on, Peter.
I am a prefect.
Shh, no, we don't want anyone to hear. Okay, he's doing it now.
Okay,
He's going.
he's checking.
It doesn't say record.
Press the fucking button then.
Press record.
It says streaming.
Press
not what
press
we're
just above that and it should change.
Is there a podcasting option?
You get Peter?
There's only the option for recording or streaming.
Well, we're recording, aren't we?
I mean vacant, sorry.
Oh, right, hang on. I'm going.
for
Michael,
fuck's
you
sake.
look after it.
Hi everyone. If anyone hasn't,
Get out of the way!
oh, I hate when they fight. It's really just. Can we have a nice day, please, without all this bullshit? Can anyone help me think of the back?
Oh, I said, don't do
Oh
it
my
again!
God.
Oh, hi, Michael.
Has Mammy been falling into door handles
Oh,
again?
hi, Mike.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Wow.
It now says recording.
Good. So we've done
does.
it.
Took
Okay.
me precisely 1 fucking second to sort it out.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you? You're like an old married couple.
I don't work here anymore.
You do work here.
I'm not based here.
You don't live here anymore.
I forgot everything the moment I went home.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be living here.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
abandoned me. You don't live here anymore. Oh, should we start? Art.
Art?
Art. So we.
We don't do art on
There's
this
some
one.
tap.
Should we start?
Art.
Uh,
We're going to start with art. That should be the new intro phrase for Post and Tap.
For Post and
We're
Tap.
starting.
PST. Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, goodness me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Podiots, episode 15. It's the official podcast of the Vidiots YouTube channel, as opposed to the unofficial one, which doesn't exist. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm Ben.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Someone do it.
Do it.
I'm Peter.
Someone make an unofficial Vidiots podcast. It has to be an hour long. We'll listen to the entire thing.
No, we won't. Michael might, but I won't.
Michael.
Michael Myers.
Nice. Mice.
If you're unfamiliar with Podiots, shut up.
Peter Nez spat out all his water.
How is your water?
It's good. It's cold.
Is it micey icy? Nicey icy.
Yeah. What is happening over there? What? Michael's just putting every word together ever.
I'm going to do it. I've got the entire dictionary and I'm combining it with another dictionary to create a whole new dictionary of words.
He's slurring his
Am I
words because he's
drunk?
had too many tangs.
Yeah.
Welcome. This is a conversational podcast.
Thank you.
Where we go by the three us.
The rule of the three us.
Can we talk about my can of Tango right now? So in my hand.
Tango.
Is that your thing?
Yeah, actually, no.
Hang on,
Fuck it.
well, let's start.
No.
Let's fucking introduce the rest of the intro first.
Yeah.
We
Fucking
obey the rules of the three us, where everybody brings
A thing along to talk about.
Okay, Michael, you've brought a thing. What is it?
It's my can of Tango.
Right.
It's a silver can. It's orange Tango, sugar free. So they've been good in the office because I don't really I try to avoid sugary drinks.
Can we
Contains
address,
a source of phenylaniline.
can we address that right now?
Taste of cancer.
Sorry.
What?
Does sugar-free drinks give you cancer? I mean, they're supposed to be like not better for you, but
Oh, have you got a bubble in your throat there?
yeah, it sounded like it.
Well, can we just talk about the colour of that can? Because it's silver, and silver things are meant to be one of the better colours of things. But usually, and now, they've been bastardised by Diet Coke.
What?
So that when you
Yeah.
see a silver can, you're like, that's not going to be as good as a regular can.
Well, no, so that's the thing. I prefer Diet Coke over regular Coke because regular Coke gives me
I'm
like
not
a
a
weird
fan of either.
a coating on my teeth.
It does. It makes your teeth fluffy. Yeah.
Yeah, fluffy teeth.
It's pretty disgusting.
Anyway, I just want to talk about Tango for a bit. On the front, it's got an arrow pointing towards the orange. It says slice of Tang. Neck Tang of the gods. They're really going along the Tang,
God's
the
sake.
Tang route.
It doesn't even work.
On the back, it says in this can is 6 of your 5 tangs a day.
That's too many.
That is too many. You could die.
And OD on tangs.
Oh, God, there's more tang. Okay, so it's pointing to the exterior of the orange and it says tang ventilation.
Right.
It's got to get the tang out of there. And lastly, the inside, the fleshy bit of the orange is referred to as the tang glands.
Are they implying that oranges are naturally some sort of tang grenades
Tang
that
fruit.
need
Very
to
good,
vent
yeah.
their tanginess, otherwise they'll just explode?
That's my favourite massive...
That's
I've got fucking...
It's very bubbly, isn't it?
My favourite massively multiplayer online game is World of Tang. Tangs.
good.
Oh, World of Tangs, yeah. Good. Is there some more
Yeah,
intro?
is,
to
this,
this?
is there anything else? Is there anything else you want to say about
I'm going
it?
to check the bottom of the can.
While you say that, I'd like to say that we are sponsored by
It
Turtle
expires
Beach.
the day before 420.
He's still talking over you all the time.
Turtle Beach. How long
tanged
have we
up.
been doing this now?
This has been going for 5 minutes.
No, not this fucking podcast. This podcast feels like it's been going on for eternity already.
Just finish your
15
thing.
episodes, and you've still not learned to let him do his fucking intro.
bit.ly / Go on, Michael, you can do this one. I'm at my fucking wit's end.
Vidiots Beach.
I'm going to send you out. I'm going to send you outside in a minute.
What the hell? Oh,
You did a protest slurp and nearly asphyxiated yourself. You fucking
noise.
idiot. What was that?
it's like the opposite of a throat bubble.
Autoerotic tang asphyxiation. Sorry, what was that? Bit.ly /
Bit.ly / yeah, I'm just talking about our prestigious sponsor that lets us do this.
If you want to hear that throat choking sound in high quality, get
Like we
yourself onto our affiliate link and get yourself some.
The best
Turtle
thing
Beach
about the
headsets.
headphones is they got a volume knob built in, so just rewind and turn it up on your headphones themselves. Listen to that. I kind of want to hear that back myself now. I'm excited to hear this.
You will in like 2 weeks when it goes out. Shit. Because we're recording quite early on. But
Yeah.
that's not the point. The point is we're all here. We've got some questions. We're already a thing down. You have my permission to think up another thing if you want.
I'll try. Something will come to me. Something always comes.
First question. This is from Luke Smith at Luke Smith. Favorite takeaway and what you usually
At
order.
Luke Smith. Has he got at Luke
Oh
Smith?
no, he's got at Luke 5 myth. It's very good though. It fooled me.
Yeah.
It did fool me. I looked too fast. And what do you usually order from X place for your takeaway?
So I don't have a usual takeaway. I will admit I've not explored the takeaway options in Bristol much. I think the place I probably ordered from the most is a place called Ooey Burger.
Ooh,
It's OOWEE Burger. It's in Bedminster. It's lovely. Does vegan burgers.
Okay.
So it's lovely.
Oh wait.
You can get garlic butter chips. which are quite delightful.
That
Garlic
does
and
sound good.
chips.
Garlic and chips. By the end, you feel like a disgusting glob of garlic yourself.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the point.
But there's
Fucking
initial.
Smell it.
fucking
I
smell
got
it on your breath.
50p extra garlic. That's probably the place I frequented most. Chili Daddy, another favourite of mine in Bristol. That's like authentic Chinese hot pot food.
With a BDSM clinic.
Oh, yeah, just give you like a little
built
spank on your bottom. Yeah, it's great.
I don't like that. That makes
Spicy
me
daddy.
uncomfortable.
That's my two favourites. I've missed. Well, I don't want to talk about the obvious. Well, I say obvious. It's obvious to us in the room.
Schneeschnar schnappies.
Snappies, tomato pizza. Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Nearby Queen Square is Snappy's Tomato Pizza.
Yeah.
Is that its name? Full name?
Snappy's Tomato Pizza. yeah.
Tomato pizza.
It's countrywide.
Unlike mayonnaise pizza.
I know it's country. I just didn't know it was called Snappy's Tomato Pizza.
That's what it's called, yeah. They should have called it Snappy's Square Pizza because we talked about it on the podcast
I was going to say,
before.
I'm getting deja vu here.
Yeah.
I've been to this place before. I'm on the streets.
Dave Jarvu, yeah. I've become a big fan of that since moving here. I used to get a Chinese quite regularly.
It was a
but
good
I haven't
Chinese, that
It was
one.
a good Chinese.
Oh, I had a Chinese the other week. It was so fucking good. Black bean and tofu.
See, I go very basic bitch with my Chinese because I
chicken
know
balls.
what I like. I get the chicken balls.
Oh.
I get
Chips.
chips with gravy.
Is it normal gravy or Chinese gravy?
Is Chinese gravy like faintly?
I assumed like Chinese sauce.
Soy.
No, I think it's
curry
just,
sauce.
it's just gravy. It's just gravy.
So far you're describing KFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that and then like a chicken fried rice, and that would normally do me. But KFC is my absolute fave.
So there's nothing remotely Chinese in
Nope.
your Chinese order.
I just like the way they do their balls.
Well, it's Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken, I think.
Yeah, your brain and your brain stops sticking.
Fingers start licking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good though, that place. And
was
the
really
chicken
good.
balls were enormous. And
Huge balls.
they also did those chips that come with the red stuff on them.
Ooh, pepper chips.
Like pepper. It's like it's not like table pepper. It's like exotic, exciting pepper.
I think it was called Kylin. If you live in Gateshead, in the Gateshead area of Newcastle, you might be able to order from Kylin, Kylin. It was really good.
To be fair, as much as we've raved about the chicken balls, sometimes they were a bit kind of clammy.
Okay.
Clammy balls.
But sometimes
I can't remember having clammy ball issues, but
That's why I use talcum powder.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't recommend eating that. I mean, no, you would have. It's
carcinogenic talcum powder. American one is,
Oh, yeah.
God, everyone's going to die. It gets delivered by a furious man.
That's true.
Who sometimes just tells you to come outside and stays in his car and passes it out the window.
Yeah.
To you. It's like, this is weird. Why
That's
are you
not the
making...
worst thing. I've done that before. That's quite how I usually get I don't like them to go to any extra effort. I come down to them all the time.
But you've paid to have it delivered to the door.
Yeah, if I didn't pay to come to me, I'm going to make the final effort. I'm not going to make them come up my
I think it's
flat.
weird. No, I don't think they have to come up to your flat, but I think getting out of the car is at least
You're
a token
devaluing
effort.
your delivery charge by walking to the car.
That's fine.
The thing that I mean, sorry to be a basic bitch about it, but when I used to have actual money, I would get Domino's like semi-regularly with my loving partner.
Domino's is good.
If two people go in together, you can get to like over 40 quid and then get 50% off, and so you're only spending 20 quid, which is
10 quid
almost reasonable.
Yeah, sure.
It's
so
close to
reasonable.
reasonable.
And then the diarrhea the next day just makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it comes with, it should come with like free dialectics.
Or it should Dianetics.
Delivered by a diabetic, and you get some free wet wipes.
Oral rehydration therapy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That would be good.
Yeah, that's a real issue Domino's has, isn't it? It's like, delicious. And now, here comes my intestines.
See, I rarely eat Domino's. When I have, I've pooped fine. I feel like I need to eat some Domino's now to
It
test
might be
this.
the meat on it, to be fair.
I would say
It might be the greasy meat.
again with the clammy chicken balls. I think it's inconsistent. I think maybe even more often than 50%, I've been fine with Domino's. But occasionally you'll have a Domino's, and the next day it's just, do you want to do a bum piss? Because that's what
bum piss.
Bum piss.
Yeah.
Line.
Are you saying your criteria for a good Domino's is like 50% of the time you don't piss out your arse?
Yeah. That's
and
it.
that's all right.
genuinely it.
It's a worthy.
More than half the time, I don't get ill,
It's a roulette wheel.
and it costs me a lot of money.
You do have to weigh it up. It costs loads. It's
It's a free colonoscopy.
It's pretty
But
nice.
That dip is
the
everything.
dip is unbelievable.
God.
So many calories. It's quite disturbing.
It's
best not
mostly
to think
sugar,
about it.
I think. But
Probably is. It's so good though. I have it with other cheaper pizzas.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's the best thing to do. Actually, is just order go into a Domino's, ask for like a load of dips,
Yeah.
and then just get like a made-in-store Asda supermarket pizza.
It's good.
Damn.
It elevates everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
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 Put your Wilson in it. Elevated. Delicious. Put
Sorry?
it back in your. Sorry?
What are you putting your Wilson in?
Butter.
Garlic and herb dip.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then you put it straight back in your pants and you leave it for the rest of the day.
Let it just become part of it.
And then it's like that's a powerful Wilson right
It's
there.
an aphrodisiac right
Yeah.
there.
Imagine the
It'll
smell.
make you aphrodisiac, that's for sure.
At the end of the day, taking your pants off after it's been coated in Domino's
Buttery goodness.
garlic and herb dip.
Can you say yeast infection, kids?
Yeast
Delicious.
infection.
Would you like another question?
Yeah, go for it.
This one is also food related, but hopefully slightly less disgusting.
No, we'll make it disgusting.
This is Michael Kerwin at Infinite Skittles on Twitter.
I recognise the name.
What's the best cereal?
Oh, see, I really like cornflakes. I didn't realise. I think I was heard on a podcast or something the other day. Cornflakes were originally invented to
yeah.
like tone down hysteria and madness in people. No,
It's
it's
what?
to lower people's
It was in
sex
worst
drive.
games ever.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's to stop boys monking off. Sorry, that's a horrible phrase.
I've never heard that term in my entire life.
Yeah.
What's that?
Monkey.
Masturbating.
Right, thank
Yeah.
you.
Mr. Kellogg, and that's not even a joke, like the actual Mr. Kellogg.
Was he friends with Colonel
Yeah,
Sanders?
Colonel Kellogg. That he was a big fan of people not masturbating.
Right.
Because I think he was like he was like Puritan or something. I don't know.
Oh, some bullshit. Yeah.
Yes, and I don't really understand the logic. I think he thought that if you had a nutritious, well-fed mind, that then you wouldn't feel the need
It's not how it works.
to
I heard it was like-
flagellate yourself.
Because I heard it was something about like spice and stuff like that was bad it would like entice your brain into bad things.
Oh.
So something as plain as possible would help distract the mind from such weird endeavors. Which worst games was this? Because I heard this somewhere else.
It was
Was this?
It may have been
that's
Dick
right,
My
99
Chinko.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sweet piece of shit.
Oh, I think I was listening to the Super Mega podcast last night while I was going to sleep, and it came up.
I mean, it's classic podcast material.
It is, yeah.
And now
If
we're
we'd not
talking
already
about
talked about it on Worst Games Ever, I may have even brought it to Weirdpedia one day.
Part of the
It's that kind of
initiation of having a podcast.
cut from the same cloth as Jerusalem syndrome, isn't it?
Also, I feel like I should say Fruit Loops as well. I like Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops and cornflakes.
Together.
Ooh, together at last.
I don't really eat cereal, so I would probably just have a bowl full of marshmallows without milk on it and just eat those.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
that
sounds
is
like
a
a good
hearty
cereal.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Or infinite Skittles in a bowl.
Oh God, you'd be so sick.
Yeah, you would.
How many infinite
Sickles.
Skittles could you eat before getting sick? Because I feel like a packet of Skittles kind of like my barrier for like, I've had enough now.
I could eat most, if not all, of one of those share bags.
Fuck. They just get very sickly.
Oh yeah, it is just sugar, and then at the end you're like, oh my, what did I just do?
What's
my
my heart
God.
doing?
Your mouth becomes syrup. You just have a film.
Spit syrup.
What were you doing when you felt the palpitations? I ate 3/4 of a bag of Skittles
And I
Yeah.
didn't stop.
and had an existential crisis.
Stop it.
I had a lot of cereal when I was growing up, but it was very, very rarely. Why? What's the problem you got with that?
It's a bit of a weird thing to
It's like,
say.
I had a lot of cereal when I was growing up. And yeah, I've travelled up and down
I'm
the
just-
I
country.
used to eat breakfast when I was
Listen.
a boy.
I am
I used to fucking love Cocoa Pops. They were like my supper thing. Before going to bed, I had a bowl of Cocoa Pops.
right.
We were running in the Cocoa Jungle race, and Croc was using steroids.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben, continue.
And
Thank
now,
you.
now he's on that Russian Association of Russian Athletes team instead of Russia. He's not allowed to compete anymore, Croc.
Right.
Anyway, continue.
Fucking hell.
Croc was on Crocodile.
Jesus Christ. The reason I said that in such a weird way is because Peter just came from saying that he doesn't eat cereal, which is why I was
Yeah, it's
saying.
pretty weird.
But it doesn't matter. Ridicule me if you must, and then just go off on the weirdest fucking tangent
that's
I've
what we
ever heard.
do.
Dope
So-
scandals in the Cocoa Pops jungle race. Yeah.
Yeah, I used
bet
to,
if
we
there's
never
any
had. Oh
junk-
my God!
If there's any
What?
any jungle animal that would use performance enhancing drugs, it'd be the cheetah.
Oh, that was worth it, actually. That was worth it. Ben, please.
That was a genuine bit of anger from Ben. He's genuinely clenching his fists.
I wish Dave was here. We stop
clenching your fists.
Punch him in his face.
Not me.
Yeah, we never had treaty cereal.
The Treaty of Versailles.
Oh my fucking God.
What are you doing?
Oh my God. We only ever had quite boring cereals.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, really? Yes. Like bran flakes. I like bran flakes. I ate Weetabix for a long time.
Yeah.
When I moved out. I just ate Weetabix every day. That was boring. But I do love Sugar Puffs.
Ooh, they were my mum's favourite. I
Oh,
always
they're
ate
not called
them.
Sugar Puffs anymore. They're called
Oh, you
like
can't say
honey,
honey.
honey monsters. or
Honey
something.
Puffs. Oh, is that the problem?
No, it's the sugar bit is the problem.
Oh, right.
They don't-
Sugar daddies. they're
Puffed
called.
rice goods.
No, it's not the puff bit that's the bad. You didn't listen to a word I said. It's the sugar bit. Okay, so sugar mother. No.
Honey Puffs.
Yes. I don't know what they're called now. They're not called Sugar Puffs anymore.
Coffee ruffs.
I'm so fucking sick of this podcast.
This is the worst it's ever been.
It's really bad. I'm trying my hardest.
I blame the
okay?
Tang.
Do you remember that Weetabix
Probably not.
spin-off?
Was it just in Yorkshire?
Yeah, it may have been. Where the advert was a really, really, really long lorry pulls up to this lay-by where there's a couple who've just like stopped their car, and along the lorry it says "not made from wheat, made from oats instead of Bix," and the guy goes, "What's that then?" And the driver goes, "Oh, it's a new cereal from Weetabix." And then his wife goes, "They should have called it Oatabix."
I do remember this advert.
Was the reaction about the same as that one?
Yeah, it was.
Everyone
yeah.
just went,
Well, I kind of went off on the wrong. The anecdote was going to be.
yes, please explain the
Well,
anecdote.
I ended up having to just describe the whole advert, which wasn't relevant. But the anecdote. This is. You just wait for this.
Fuck's sake, I'm just going to check my emails.
I go for it.
I remember the lorry pulling up with "not made from wheat, made from oats instead of Bix" written on it. And I remember being about like 10 years old and being like, I don't know why I thought this, but I was like, I bet the man is going to say, "What's that then?" And he did. And I was like, no way.
What's that then? The fucking Yorkshire thing. What's that then?
I was like, I bet that guy says, "What's that then?" And he goes, "What's that then?" I was like, "No way! I'm a psychic." Anyway, that's my anecdote.
Was that the poster that was on your wall as a child?
Yeah, it was a still from
What's that then?
from the Otobix advert.
Your dad made it for you when he heard you crying in the living room.
Yeah.
Because you were so fucking excited about this goddamn Otobix advert.
What's that then? I knew he was going to say it, and he said it.
Just knew. You just
I knew it.
I don't really know how to continue this podcast.
Well, it's a thing now.
20
isn't it?
minutes.
Is it 20 minutes?
Yeah, I
oh
think
my
that's good enough. Yeah, you're still only a third of the way through this.
Right. Well, I'm just going to kick off my thing. All right.
Yeah. Then you can just be quiet, I guess, for the rest of it. You can go to sleep.
I'll just carry on reading my emails.
Yeah.
Please do.
I'm just pretending I have way more emails.
You just reminisce about old adverts.
Reddit / not the Onion.
I forgot about this.
There's a website called The Onion. They do satirical news stories that aren't real. And they're kind of ridiculous. And there's a subreddit called Not the Onion, where it's real news stories that sound like they should be on The Onion because they're so ridiculous.
Fake news.
Exactly. I've got 3 here. Which ones are real and which ones are from the actual Onion? Okay, got 3 for you. Here are the headlines. Paranormal investigator fires gun at alleged ghost inside home.
True.
I do want to say that's true.
That's in America.
That feels believable.
I'll keep going and then we'll circle back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Men fear social shame of ordering vegetarian dishes, study finds.
Oh, 100%. That's got to be true.
That could be real.
No,
But
yeah.
it also sounds a bit onionish. I don't know.
I feel like I want to say that's true.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops drops approved by mums slogan after complaints from fathers.
Oh no, that could be true as well.
Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck.
But which is real and which is pretend?
maybe they're all real. Maybe
Paranormal
it's a trick.
investigator fires gun at alleged ghost
That's
inside
the
home.
most fun one.
That's absolutely true. That must have happened.
Yeah, I'm going to say true. Yeah.
That is a true story.
Yeah.
That is a true story.
So I like how he believed in ghosts, but didn't believe that they were bulletproof.
No.
He goes as far as to think there's a dead man in my house, but if I fire a gun at him, he will die.
The man apparently is currently on bail.
Oh,
And-
he got arrested for it.
He did, yeah, for discharging his firearm in other people's homes,
Discharging in a home.
and then was not available for comment. He
Right.
did not make himself available for comment.
Shit.
Even though he's currently on bail, which is strange. You would have thought that he would have all the reasons in the world for what he did,
Yeah.
but almost like it's bullshit. Men fear social shame of ordering vegetarian dishes. Study finds.
This feels too boring to be Onion.
Yeah, I think the wording of it is. I think if it was the
There's
Onion
no
or
joke
something
here.
like it, yeah, it would. I think the joke is there, but it's badly written, so it must be true.
So it's clickhole then.
I guess so. Yeah.
Wow.
But the Onion would say like man grips penis
Area man.
as he orders a vegetarian meal. It's something
Yeah.
stupid like that,
Yeah, local
I mean,
man
I'm-
squeezes wife's hand way too hard while ordering vegetarian dishes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Something, yeah.
I think
I'm going to say true.
I think true.
That is true.
Hey.
That's a true one. Finally then, Cocoa Pops drops approved by mums slogan after complaints from fathers.
So the thing is, there could be no false ones in here.
Yeah,
We don't know.
I think it might be a trick, and I think this is also true because there'll have been like particularly single fathers who have been buying Cocoa Pops for their kids and seeing approved by mums on there. They might think, hey, come on, when's International Men's Day?
Well, I'm
Every
gonna go false. Oh, Onion, sorry.
Okay. The news comes after campaign group Justice for Fathers staged a protest
Of
at a branch of
course.
Asda in Peterborough over what they described as serial discrimination, but spelt like actual serial, not as in
that's
several
amazing.
repeat
Very
offences
good.
of discrimination against dads on packaging.
Were they dressed as Batman, like
I
when they
don't
climbed
know.
Buckingham Palace?
Cocoa Pops has changed its approved by mums slogan after fathers complained it was sexist. Kellogg's, which makes Cocoa Pops, said it would swap the word mums to parents instead in order to be more inclusive of fathers.
But that doesn't include the family budgie.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
Carers.
Or carers.
Improved recipe, loved by kids, approved by mums, is where it went. So that's why parents go to Iceland, I assume.
I was going to say
will be coming soon.
Oh, yeah,
that's why
of
parents
course.
go. That's why human beings with money, go to Iceland.
So that's why people go to Iceland.
Well, I think Fathers for Justice should change their name to Parents for Justice. to be
Yeah,
honest.
That's very true. What if mums want justice too?
Yeah.
So there you go. There's the new box. They have actually changed
There
it.
he is, Coco.
It says parents for justice. No, it says love by kids, parents for justice. It does say love by kids, approved by parents. So yes. And then it just goes on to talk about how much sugar they've cut out of the cereal
Loved
to
by
make it
kids.
less fun.
Hated by grown-ups.
Father of three, Matt O'Connor said, "My son Archie is a fan of Cocoa Pops, but we were horrified when we brought a pack." Horrified! Absolutely horrified. When we brought a pack recently, only to see it said it was approved by mums. Why are fathers like me excluded from brands like this? This is cereal discrimination by Kellogg's, who have dumped dads. Now we're going to dump Cocoa Pops.
It's like an ultimatum. It's like, fucking hell, man, just don't read the box. It's not that deep.
This father-free cereal sends a sexist, dangerous, and father-phobic message that
Fatherphobia.
dads... Wasn't that a TV show, Fatherphobia? He was just a very scared priest who lived...
Fatherphobia. Yeah.
That's what, when you're scared of things that are far away, fatherphobia.
Yeah, father away phobia. That dads are irrelevant in the lives of their children. Now, to play devil's advocate, yes, of course, that is an absurd and ridiculous thing to get upset about. But at the same time, I kind of get it.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of
It
see...
is equality,
You
isn't
may as well
it,
make
really?
everything gender neutral. I agree with that.
But it is
Horrifying.
I'm horrified. That's
It's that
so
whole thing
stupid.
of, you know...
Daddy, why have you bought mummy cereal?
Yeah, Yorkies only says only for small boys. Why are all the men buying
It's
it?
very easy to be, maybe slightly, well, not ridicule, but, to go, oh, that's a bit silly when it's like the male being victimized. But it's a lot of these things, you kind of think, like, well, if it's flipped the other way around and it was, or if it always said approved, like some stereotypically, like some car grease or something, like approved by dads.
It's like male suicide rates are the highest because Cocoa Pops packets.
Because they were all so horrified. Oh my god. No, but I get it. Yes, it's a ridiculous, silly, stupid thing to get upset,
To get
be
horrified,
horrified
yeah.
about. But at the same time, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just approved by parents. That's fair. That's a fair thing.
Great.
Anyway, that was my thing. They were all totally real. All of
Wowie.
them. Every single one. Men are scared of buying vegetarian dishes, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently that's something. That's also a UK story too,
I'm
that one.
horrified every time I have to buy food. It's just
Do you
like,
feel like a woman, Michael?
I'm not eating meat. Nothing died for this meal.
A big sissy blouse boy.
Yeah, that's me.
With ribbons in your hair, ordering your mushroom, your delicious looking mushroom. Fuck you! You make me horrified.
I'm going to go and order a meat feast pizza and then have sex with a woman.
Which I can't do as a woman.
No, not
I
allowed.
cannot have sex with
women
a woman.
are not allowed to do that.
Absolutely illegal.
Defies God.
Question?
Yes, please.
I've closed down my phone, but I've opened it up again, so don't worry. David L. at Dalek Platypus asks, why are trains?
Why are trains?
Why are
What?
trains?
Why are trains? There we go. I wasn't speaking into my microphone.
Why
there.
are trains?
You appear to have dropped a verb in on the way to your desk there. Can I help you at all?
Why are trains?
Why are trains?
Why are trains?
Why are trains?
Hello?
Why are trains?
Are you choking?
I've got one. Why are trains so fucking expensive that you can't go fucking anywhere in this country without spending like £100?
But you
is a
can
bit shit.
get a return flight to fucking Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
You can get a return flight to a booby
Yeah,
for the price of York to Bristol.
yeah.
I mean, genuinely, yeah, legitimately.
It's
Yeah.
pretty fucked up. I want to go across the country lengthwise, not height-wise, width-wise even.
Yeah.
If I want to go east, it costs me like £100 just to get from one side of the country to the other.
Fuck.
That's
Bristol?
That's £15 of petrol. That.
Petrol.
ridiculous. Bristol to London on a megabus is about £7.
Yeah.
It's insane. And then a train ticket can be like upwards of 60 quid.
I
It feels a
hate
bit
it.
like when you run out of ink on your printer and you're like, do I go and buy new ink or should I just buy a new printer?
Because it comes free with ink. Yeah.
It's not very green. It's not very environmentally friendly
Yeah.
to just throw away a printer every time it runs out of ink. But it's
It makes
cheap.
financially
It is.
viable.
Yeah, fuck the world.
So that's why trains. Yeah, let's
That's
build some
why.
more high-speed links so we
Why?
can go up and down faster.
Here's
Is it going to
why.
be cheaper, though? Because no one's going to fucking ride it if it isn't cost-effective.
Okay.
I hate it.
Are you done?
It doesn't make sense. Use public transport. I can't afford it. I've got to use my car and pollute the environment.
Yeah, Ben, get off the roads. We're going to tax your car because it's not electric, but you should be using trains and stuff.
There's no trains that go where I want to go.
Use trains, Ben.
It
We're
costs
the
too much
government,
money.
and we're going to
use-
charge you.
You can use a train, then 5 buses. You can get anywhere.
I don't want to. I just want to go across the country. It doesn't mean I have to go into London and go on 5 tube stops in order to come out the other side of it. I just want to go across.
Nah.
I don't understand.
Nah.
No, go on a plane.
You know what? I fucking will. I
Yeah.
can fly to Ireland and back for £30.
Yeah.
30
it's mental.
euros.
That's the thing. I can, when I was based down here, my girlfriend is up in Newcastle. A return flight to Newcastle is £70. A one-way train up there is like £150.
It's so
And it takes like
obscene.
5-6 hours.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to take the obvious answer here. How is it possible to fly a plane for less than it costs to put a train up the country?
It doesn't.
I don't understand.
Sorry, put a train right over your country.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's why trains.
That's why trains. That was exactly the same for me. When I'm going to go and see my girlfriend on the other side of the country, it costs me a fucking fortune. And I don't get it. It doesn't have to. Are they not making enough money?
Theresa, sort it.
We should nationalise all of it.
Who is Secretary of Transport right now?
I don't know.
Probably
some idiot
Jeremy Hunt, because everything he does.
turns to shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jeremy Hunt.
Surely they must be making the money back on Kit Kat Chunkies, though. On a train, it costs like $1.80 for one Kit Kat Chunky.
The Kit Kat Chunky Gate.
I was on the train down
Chunky.
today, and they came on the tannoy, and they were like, "Oh, we're coming around with a selection of hot drinks, cold drinks, snacks,
Snacks.
Yeah, anything off the trolley, dears? We'll take the lot." But she said, "We also have some sandwiches which you can put into a meal deal if you get a snack and a drink." She's like, "For just £5."
Oh,
Fuck, that's not a
Excuse
deal.
me?
fuck that.
That's not a deal. We're doing a special meal rip-off today.
An absolute meal price gouge.
I think Tesco's kind of ruined meal deals for everyone else, though. They've got it down to a science. For
Yeah.
£3,
Well, exactly.
you can get a drink that costs £2 in there as well.
Yeah, get that fucking innocent smoothie.
Or
man.
you can hop on cross-country rail and get a £5 meal daylight robbery
Yeah.
if you want.
Paying 80 quid for the train
Yeah.
ticket.
What am I
paid
paying
£100 to sit on this fucking girder that's got a bit of fabric over the front of it that's folded me up like a piece of origami.
And we're sitting because there's another bovine incursion on
Hey.
the junction.
That's even if you get to sit down. Most of
Yeah.
the time you have to stand next to the stinky toilets. And just watch the world go past and people go in and out.
Ben,
and
don't
you
you-
think that person's a little less full of shit than they were when they went in. And that's something that I now know.
Don't you have a fun story about train doors?
Wow.
Yeah, we went to Insomnia and
Did we
a
talk
few
about
weeks
this?
ago. No, because the podcast that we pre-recorded it, didn't we?
Oh, that's
so
right, yeah.
we haven't had a chance, but it's way late now. Like it's almost a month later. I went to go to the toilet on the train, and there were people stood all around the toilet, just sort of stood up because it was a busy carriage. And it was one of those automatic ones where the doors sort of slide open and close, and it's got lights next to it that tell you if it's locked or occupied, and it was apparently free. I pressed the open button, it slid open, and there was a small child with her mother using the toilet, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." It's just like,
Pressing the button.
just pressing the button. I thought it was locked. She said, "I thought it was locked." So then I just stood there on my phone thinking, why the fuck didn't any of you bastards tell me there was a child in there
They
or
were
just
all
a person
standing around and
they
knew.
could. So then I just I thought, do I need the toilet anymore? Because I have had the poo scared right back up inside me.
I don't
and
want to
I don't
see them
wanna-
coming out.
I don't want to interact with this person anymore.
Yeah.
But I decided to just look at my phone and then just keep looking at my phone until they walked away, and then I went straight in there.
Nice.
Fucking trains.
You were lucky to find a train toilet that worked, really. I think a lot of trains, the moment they install them, shit comes out of them somehow. And then they just remain completely out of order
It's a
for the
fucking
rest of the train's
art
life.
piece, a diarrhea.
Diorama.
A diorama, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Excellent.
Good.
trains. Fuck trains.
Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
I've had a I've had a tweet that's saved in my drafts for like 2 years now, or maybe slightly less, that just says, I hate trains. and it's just been in my drafts for that whole time.
You should tweet it the day this podcast goes out.
I'll
Everyone
forget.
will like it and retweet it.
Oh my God, he said the tweet.
He did the tweet, yeah.
I like trains as a concept, but
I like trains as a concept as well. They're beautiful.
but just in action, they're awful. It's the money bit. I could,
It is. It's the financial aspect.
I'm fine with not being able to shit or stand for a bit. It's just the fact I'm paying so much money to do so.
I'm okay with sharing a space with someone who doesn't know what personal space is. Like, I'm okay with that for a little while. I'm all right. I'm okay with not being able to eat the lunch I brought with me out of social awkwardness because an old lady is like reading her book next to me.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. It's having to pay for the privilege.
The privilege.
The privilege of sitting next to someone who's not socially awkward and gets out their fucking chicken tikka and garlic and shits at
Oh, what's
you.
that? She's got a fucking desk fan and she's just wafting it around the carriage.
What was it on the train to Insomnia? There's some kids playing with beer cans as well. Just
Yeah,
knocking
they
them
were.
over for the entire train ride.
Empty beer cans.
It's a transport system for wankers. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Hashtag.
Transport system for
Oh
wankers.
God.
Wow, that was a very long answer.
So what was the
Yeah,
what was
so
the tweet
David
there?
L, I hope you... why are trains?
Why are trains?
Exactly.
We
It's a
don't
mystery
know.
to us as
Yeah.
well. I hope that cleared that up at least a little bit. How long have we been going for now?
36 minutes.
That's
God.
fine.
One more question and then you want to do your thing, Peter?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, next question. Have you guys, or girls, learned obvious things that the majority of people know that blew your minds when you found out?
I didn't know Michael Jackson had a son called Blanket.
Did you not?
didn't.
Until when?
Like it was last month, I think.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I was talking about Michael Jackson has kids, and everyone was like, "Yeah, the baby he dangled over a balcony." I was like, "I didn't realize that was his kid. I thought it was just a random baby."
Someone else's baby.
Yeah.
He endangered.
Do they moonwalk?
I hope so. Blanket moonwalking. Blanket.
Weird.
Yeah, I think
Poor kids.
there's probably a lot more obvious. Like, I'm very oblivious to things. I just take everything at face value and don't question it. And it's like years later, I think about it. Oh, that's why it's da da da, and that's why it's da da da. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
I used to make a couple of mistakes, but it was when I was much younger. I don't make mistakes anymore.
No.
I'm over that. I've learned from them all, and I have no more mistakes to make. I've completed mistakes,
Yeah.
basically, is what I'm saying.
Got the
I've
plan.
100%ed, yeah.
Yeah.
plan.
Yep.
But nobody told me that you couldn't put metal in a microwave. Didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Learned
Oh,
that
dear.
the hard way.
Sparks.
Got the purple sparks.
Yeah.
Put the butter in the microwave to try and warm it up.
Oh, nice.
So I could actually why are butter? Can we do that one next?
Why are butter?
What? Where's the metal here? What's happening?
It's the container, the little,
Like a foil
the packaging.
thing.
Yeah. And it sort of started sparking, and I learned that. I also once wanted some warm milk, and I put it in the kettle, and I
Excuse me?
boiled the milk in the because I was like, I want hot milk. How do I do that? Well,
kettle.
that's how you boil water.
Yeah. Oh, that would
So I put
stink.
milk in it, and I boiled it, and I did ruin that kettle.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
but
you
I was a young child, and I learned.
That's okay.
Did you get like curds in your kettle? Or
I honestly can't remember any
Burnt
more than
milk.
that.
Oh,
But
God.
I thought that was how you made warm milk.
To be fair, it's logical. It was maybe a month or so ago. I accidentally put some soup with like a metal pot lid on top of it in my microwave to kind of heat it up.
Oh, God.
And in addition to, I was sat in my room thinking, the soup's popping quite a lot.
Oh, no.
And I sat there for like a minute and a half and realized, oh, there's metal in there. And that was fine. Nothing bad happened. There's no fires.
I'd be
but
terrified to go near it at that point.
I also forgot that the pot handle kind of thing was plastic, so that was melting as well. So I opened it. There's the most obnoxious smell. Burnt my hand, like panicking, trying to get it out. And that was the saddest soup I ever had.
You still ate the soup?
Oh yeah, I still had it. It was fine. I checked it. It looked fine. I'm still here.
Yes, you are.
You've eaten worse.
Yeah,
than
I have.
melted
Exactly.
plastic.
It's my mission in life to eat everything I shouldn't
Everything.
possibly
You
eat.
ate a fake poo today in the
I did, yeah.
Possum Tat that we did.
Yeah.
I didn't eat it. I just put it in my mouth. It's different.
You tried to. You said you want to see what's inside it.
Yeah.
And you would have bitten into it.
I've got one. It's really weird and specific, and it's gonna take a link dump, and you two might have to Google it. You know the roadside hazard sign for we've recently resurfaced this road, and there are going to be little bits of grit flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, the car in that is slightly out of frame, and I used to just see it completely differently, and I thought that it was like some sort of really strange tool that the workman had been using, and it was like some sort of hammer thing. If you just try and picture that, that object as not a car, imagine there's all the stuff that's out of frame is not out of frame, and I'm gonna have to pull this up.
Okay. I'm googling resurfaced road sign.
Yeah,
I'm not finding. Oh, I know. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's here. But for some reason, Google's taking me halfway down the page.
I have another one for you that's just like that.
that's the one. Yeah,
it does kind of look like a hammer.
So the stripes of the kind of the bumper of the car, I thought were like the handle going out,
it's like a pickaxe
horizontally.
Kind of right. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a pickaxe. And I used to
sort of see that.
They did this. I think it's because I first saw that sign when I was very, very young, and I just misinterpreted it. And then since then, I couldn't unsee it until very, very recently.
Oh my God.
And
Really?
I was like, fucking hell, that's just a car with some little bits of grit coming out.
Do you want me to ruin something for you as well?
Yeah.
You know the motorway sign in general that's like it's two
Oh,
big
yeah.
roads with like a bridge over the top of it. That thing.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what that is. You know what I thought that was for the longest time as a kid? Or at least I knew it wasn't that, but that's all I could see.
Like a man lying down.
No, Lego legs.
Lego. Let's see.
Lego legs.
Legzo.
Oh my god.
It does actually.
You can
It's
put
got
the
the two
torso
bits
onto
coming
the
out of them
top.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
yeah,
can put
I
the
thought,
torso
yeah,
onto
it's
it.
like a torso, like a man lying down. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it also? It's in the shape of an A. Does that
It is a
denote
bit of an A.
A roads?
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
Oh my god.
No,
I don't
that
think it
can't be.
does. No, it's just meant to be the overpass. It's not just a sign for a motorway, it's the sign for like bridge over the motorway.
A
We're really
bridge.
good fun talking about
Road signs.
talking about road
That's
signs,
the only one I
aren't we?
could think of. I don't profess to be a man who's never confused one thing for another or had his
I'm
mind
confused
blown.
on a near daily
But
basis.
I just can't think of anything right now. So I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me before the end of the podcast. But yeah, I used to think it was some kind of hammer or something.
Okay.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
I hope I can think of some more because I genuinely I learn new things every day. Every day is a learning experience. to me.
Every day when you
walking down the street.
The street.
Das
Peter,
Yes.
is it time?
It's time for a foray
into.
into the Weirdpedia.
I'm sorry?
Welcome.
To Weirdpedia.
Diseases.
Diseases.
Health. We've done a couple of these. We did Jerusalem and Paris syndrome.
Oh,
yeah.
We did foreign objects in bodies.
The most foreign
Speaking
objects.
of foreign objects invading bodies,
Oh.
I got an email from a nurse, and not an email, a text.
An Earth.
I got an email from a
Got
nurse.
an official email from an @NHS. She said, in terms of things being left inside patients in UK hospitals, we have someone whose main job is to count everything that goes in and out of the
that's
patient.
true.
And you have trays with separate compartments for sponges and stuff, and they all have to go back in. So every little thing's accounted for. So I
It
guess
should be.
it's fairly unlikely for something to drop in, at least a surgical instrument. Still get a bit of flump or something in there from
Well,
the
everybody's
surgeon's lunch.
crushing those flumps in the NHS. They hand them out every day when you walk in. Here's your flump. Have you got a flump? There's your flump.
Need a flump stat.
I had a flump.
Yes.
Until I cut open this cadaver. What?
Doc-
Hello?
Shit.
Dr. Austin needs his flump. Get the flump.
Oh, there's no flumps in the flump compartment.
Oh,
We fucked
no,
it.
they flumped it. They've
I guess if it
absolutely
was in a
flumped it.
cadaver, that wouldn't be as bad. Just don't eat it.
Well, maybe he died because the flump
Oh
went
yeah,
in.
it
That's
started
how
as
it
a
became
body.
a cadaver.
My flump is in the body. I mean cadaver.
No, shit. Fuck. We flumped it. We flumped him.
Yeah, I shadowed. I did some like work experience with the surgeon. And
Oh, yeah.
there was someone who did just count stuff in and out.
Nice, yeah.
Weird to think that you even have to do that, but obviously I'm glad that they do.
It's just a lot of
Yeah.
flumps otherwise,
Yeah.
right?
Wonder how many times they left something in there before, like, right, Dave, we're putting you on count
It's your
duty.
job now.
Yeah.
You're
We're
the count
missing
man.
an operating table.
Oh, shit.
Where is it?
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Yes.
Weirdpedia.
Uh-huh.
I hope neither of you are coming down with a severe case of puppy pregnancy syndrome.
I'm sorry?
I want this. I want it more than anything.
I'm sorry?
Now, this is what they call a culture-bound condition. I think it's called that. It's culture-bound disorder, which is basically a disorder that only occurs in certain parts of the world or within certain cultures,
Right.
groups of people.
Yes.
Now, I am not here to ridicule a certain nation for believing that this happens.
You definitely are, though.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I hate everyone who's outside of the England.
Yes.
No, but I mean, it's just interesting that this occurs in the minds of people.
Yes.
It's not about being mean to people, but
No.
this happens.
Okay.
Sometimes people deserve to be bullied. It's the right thing to do.
Let's sit and bully people from India.
Oh.
this disorder is based in.
Okay.
Puppy pregnancy syndrome is a psychosomatic illness in humans brought on by mass hysteria. The symptom is thought to be localized to villages in several states of India, including West Bengal, Assam, Bihar. I shouldn't have started this list,
shouldn't
should
have
I?
done, should you?
Jharkhand, Orissa, and Chhattisgarh, I think.
You fucking racist.
And has been reported by tens of thousands of individuals. Basically, what happens is people, shortly after being bitten by a dog, believe that puppies are conceived within their abdomen.
Wow. What?
It's kind of like having kittens, but having puppies instead.
Well, yeah. This is said to be especially likely if the dog is sexually excited at the time of the attack.
Oh, he's got a bit of a red rocket.
Oh,
God.
Yes. Yes.
How do you pay attention to that stuff?
Yeah, I'd be looking at the teeth.
Yeah, I
personally,
wouldn't be
but-
paying any attention to that.
I don't know. Well, if you're aware that aroused dogs have a higher likelihood of impregnating you with puppies, I think if one comes
Maybe you
running
would
at
be
you, you're going to be
looking.
looking at the dick,
True.
thinking, "Can I get impregnated?"
So there was one bullshit artist who started it, and then everyone was like, "Look for the dick! Look at the dick! Everybody, look at the dick!"
Now, it's not just, oh, I've been bitten. I think I've got puppies in me now.
Yeah.
What happens is victims are said to bark like dogs.
Oh shit!
And have reported being able to see the puppies inside them when looking at water or hidden growling inside their abdomen.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is amazing. I don't want
Okay.
this now, but it's
yeah,
amazing.
well, you don't. It's believed that the victims will eventually die, especially men who will give birth to the puppies through their penis.
Ah, good.
God.
That would scare me.
That's how it works.
And basically, what you should do if you get bitten by a dog, especially in India, is go and make sure you are taking some anti-rabies medication.
Is that what it
However-
is? Is that what it is?
What
Is it
people get
rabies?
well,
They
not
go a bit
strictly true.
bonkers.
I mean, yeah, rabies is like affects your mental state, obviously, and maybe there is some correlation. But either way, unfortunately, people don't tend to go to get rabies medication if they believe that they have this. Instead, they go to the witch doctor,
Good.
who will offer an oral cure.
Which one?
An oral cure.
No. Which doctor?
Oh.
Witch doctor. Oh,
Yeah,
the doctor. The witch doctor.
Oh. Never mind.
It.
Cool. Thanks. No, it's fine. I took enough of your time.
Whi-
Please do continue.
Which they
Yeah.
Yeah.
they claim
Go
will.
ahead.
Let's finish.
Witch doctors offer oral cures, which they claim will dissolve the puppies, allowing them to.
Sorry.
Oh. So
They
it's
claim
like
will what?
a puppy abortion.
It's an abortion.
It will dissolve the puppies.
Yeah. I mean, actually, an abortion doesn't dissolve.
No, I don't think it does. No, that's not how that works.
Anyway, witch doctors offer oral cures, which they claim will dissolve the puppies, allowing them to pass through the digestive system and be excreted without the knowledge of the patient. So that's convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. You
That's
won't
pretty
know.
fucking
You won't
convenient.
know when it's worked, but it
Some
will.
witch doctors, fucking God bless them, great guys or girls,
Yeah.
tell people not to seek conventional treatment because then the witch doctor treatment won't work.
Oh,
Wow.
that's good.
So people get bitten
Actual
by a
scam
dog.
artists.
Yeah, literally. You get bitten by a dog, you probably or maybe get rabies, and you're being told, don't go to the hospital because my treatment won't work. But if you come to me, I'll give you a treatment, and actually you won't even know that it's worked. It's fine. Just take the oral cure, and you'll piss out a dissolved puppy, and you won't know about it.
Yeah.
So that's a little quick hop, skip, and a jump into.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
The weirdest Wikipedia we've
And
ever
that is
had.
that is available on Wikipedia for you to read.
Oh, lovely.
At part of a whole list of culture-bound diseases.
Oh,
Incredible.
isn't that
Enjoy.
exciting?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you, Peter. That was
Puppy abortion.
You're
that was a fun time.
Yeah, it always is.
Got a question for you.
Yeah.
This last one comes from Ben Dane Smith at Ben Dane Smith on Twitter.
Think he's related to Luke Smith.
Almost certainly. If you were offered to be on the first manned flight to and from Mars, would you take it?
To and from,
To
so
and
I'm
from.
coming back.
Because they are offering people a one-way ticket at the moment if you want to just go down in history and die on Mars.
Yeah.
Which sounds horrendous. I
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
Not
Some
the
people
first
do.
one. I wouldn't be the first. I'm not that into the fame and glory that I would want to do that. There's loads of fucking mental people who would do it. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
shit to do here. I like it here. There's chicken here.
You could establish Snappy's tomato pizza on Mars. Make it the hotspot.
But then I could.
Tomazo
But I
pizza.
could use the one that's already
Nice.
here.
But you could start a whole new
I
empire.
don't want one.
Where would you get the
just want this
tomato
one.
from, Michael? Or is it like The Martian where you...
Were you setting up a joke here? Is this a genuine question?
No.
I guess they'd get like monthly shipments of stuff from
Monthly
Earth.
giblets.
I'd pop along to Snappy's Tomato Pizza and say, can you load up this box full of all the ingredients I need to make your pizzas?
So you
And
have
it's
to
all
grow
just
them.
it's just frozen.
I think-
It's just
yeah, it's
a
literally,
ready frozen pizza ready to go.
And that's the first pizza shop in space.
So
to
the
our
Dalai
knowledge.
Lama goes into a pizza shop.
It's twice today,
That
Peter.
is
Yeah,
twice
how many
today.
more times can you do this?
Probably every time. someone-
Finish it. Go on.
And he says, "Can you make me one with everything?" Theoretically possible.
You're laughing now at your accent.
It's
more
the
than-
effort you
more
put
than
into it.
the-
I admire.
Yeah.
The pause as well. No, I wouldn't go even for a pizza brand. I wouldn't even go. Would you? Would you go on the first mission?
No, I wouldn't.
Because you have
I
to bear in
assume-
mind it's the first. It's not like
I
when
just-
they've mastered it and it's like a week to get
But
there.
I assume if they're saying, okay, normal people, it's the first trip to Mars, I assume by that point they've done the legwork. Like, we've gone to Mars and back a couple of times already.
I'd be scared.
Oh, yeah, I'd be spooked.
I would wait for there to be statistics like you're more likely to die from being eaten by a shark
So
than you
let's-
are from dying on the way to Mars.
If there's a prerequisite to this question, which is you will live, nothing will go wrong, and you know that. You somehow know that with your crystal ball that you're going to get in the rocket, it's just going to go into space, go to Mars, and come back. There's not going to be even the slightest hitch.
I'm going to add a hypothetical to this.
Yeah.
This is the only time in your life you'll ever be offered this chance. It's either now or never.
If I knew for certain that I wasn't going to die, or I wasn't even going to get in a slightly scary situation where, like, I nearly died but didn't, maybe I would go. But it would probably take takes like 4 years to get there or something.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
You know what's
I'm making that up. It's probably I don't know. How
It is
much
a long time though.
Yeah.
You know what's my level of fear that I'm comfortable with facing?
Mm-hmm.
Going on a fucking BAFTA live stream. That's about my cap.
Yeah.
Okay, that was spooky. Didn't
was
want to
pretty
do that,
spooky.
but we did it.
Yeah.
What if they
Going-
live streamed the entire journey to Mars?
I don't want
On
that much
BAFTA.
attention on me on BAFTA. Well, on BAFTA, that's all my worst fears combined.
I'd be scared
No.
I'd mention the Nazis again. That was
You just did it again.
Yeah, well, it's
Fuck's
okay
sake.
on Vidiots, the Vidiots official podcast, but that was
We're
the
allowed to
official
say it here.
BAFTA podcast.
You did. You started talking
live
about
stream.
You did talk about Nazis a fair amount.
Okay, well, that's an anecdote I can tell my grandchildren.
And you started showing off all these tattoos. You got 88s all over you. Is this weird?
Yeah, when we're watching the BAFTAs, I'll be like, I once said I like killing Nazis on an official BAFTA live stream.
Yeah.
Anecdote.
And then your
Good.
grandkids will say, "Who said that?" "Oh, it's Tiny Granddad.
Tiny-
He's fallen
Granddad.
down between the sofa cushions. He's gone."
Tiny Nazi-loving granddad who won't stop talking about the Nazis.
It's
God.
2050. Stop talking about the war.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't even have a part in it.
So no, I wouldn't. Would you?
I'm conflicted. I don't know. It depends on the time frame because I assume I think in my head for some reason I've got like it's a month or two to get to Mars.
If they got it down
I'm
to
thinking of
that,
the moon.
maybe.
No, the moon is like 4 days.
Yeah, the moon's
Yeah.
not too far.
I think Mars might be... I feel like there's an 80 in it somewhere, but maybe it's just because it's got an 80-day
Well, the probe
year
took
or
a
something.
took
How long
years
does it
to
take
get
to fly to Mars?
You nearly forgot the name of the planet.
Is Siri going to do it for once?
Okay, check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Oh, 1 second.
1 second.
That's not real.
Is that what she said? Oh, no, she's...
Equation of motion. Our result is. It's given me. Oh my god.
I hate Siri.
It's literally the worst. Mars planet is 0.467 astronomical units.
That's not helpful.
Kilometers per second, so it's 6.992 times by 10 to the power of 7 kilometers a second.
Yeah.
It's literally just. I think it's given me all the ingredients to work it out myself.
Good.
But
With
not
your
actually giving me
A-level
the.
physics.
This is Wolfram Alpha as well. Fucking hell.
Okay, Peter, would you go?
Probably not. There's nothing there. There's just some robots that are...
Exactly.
Did you know that...
It's glory. That's what
Oh,
it's
that-
for.
oh.
Do you need the glory that much? Just dead robots that sing happy birthday to
Yeah.
each other. Is
I
that
wasn't
what
going to
you-
do
Oh.
the birthday thing.
Okay.
That one. What's it called? Curiosity.
Yeah.
Did you know that he can only go in reverse now?
He's doing his best.
Yeah.
Does he
I mean,
sing-
to be fair, he's gone like years longer than they thought, so it's great.
Does
but-
he sing Happy Birthday in reverse now as well?
Yeah, he just sings it backwards,
Oh, that's spooky. That would be really haunting. No wonder the aliens aren't interested.
and one of his arms doesn't work. I think.
Oh, bless
He's
him.
slowly breaking, but there's no one there to fix him.
I'm really
You
conflicted.
could
'cause
be
it-
the guy.
I could go and fix
You
him.
could be the guy. I'm conflicted because I want to prance about on Mars and jump around, jump up, and get down.
Jump.
Oh, I don't know. Can you tweet us again with more details, please? I want to hear more about this hypothetical situation.
Yeah, Ben Dane Smith, let us know.
We'll
Thank
hold
you.
that answer for next time.
Yeah, thank you.
But no, we
No,
won't.
no, I think largely no.
It's-
We got stuff here. And we don't need because it's glory. That's all it would be for. It would be literally be for glory.
That's
Go
all I
down
live
in the
for.
history books, yeah.
You don't need that. I don't need that.
Michael Johnson went on Mars.
The only man to die on the way to Mars.
The thing is, people wouldn't believe it anyway. Like, imagine being Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin
and the other one.
and the yeah, Michael Collins is
his name?
Collins.
That was Phil Collins' dad.
Yeah, Michael Collins. Yeah, it's like the Beatles: John, Paul, Ringo, and
the
Michael
other one.
Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George. Yeah, They people just don't. Some people don't
Some.
think they went. So there would always be people going, well, you know that thing you did where you went all the way to Mars? You didn't really, did you? And then you would punch them in the face. Remember when
You
Buzz
would.
Aldrin punched
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy?
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Good for Buzz Aldrin.
Good for Buzz.
Anyway, thank you very much for those questions. We're now going to wrap up the show. Got various admin things to get through.
Yeah.
You're right there, Michael, keeping you up.
Yeah, a little bit. I got to bed at 5 a.m. today.
Oh, and whose fault is that? Is it
Entirely mine.
Podiots listeners' faults?
Yeah.
Okay,
I had to
that's
get
fine
up
then.
like an hour and a half after that to come down to Bristol.
I was debating just not sleeping. I downloaded the Cookie Clicker.
I'm sorry?
Clicker.
Cookie Clicker.
Yeah.
Cookie Clicker. Because
Yeah.
I know, like, once I get started on those, I get really addicted and I can't really sleep. But it didn't work. I just ended up falling asleep.
Good.
know,
I wanted
glad
to
you
stay
fell
awake.
asleep. Why?
Because then I sleep well tonight, and hopefully I can just finally, after years and years, fix this god-awful sleeping schedule I've got.
That's something you can sort out Sunday night.
Yes, I will.
Good. Okay, let's continue. This week on Vidiots, Spider-Man Prove It finale is out this week. We've got
shit.
Post Some Tap, we've got Worst Games, we've got Peter Gets Hit by a Car, and we've got Sunday
Sorry,
Fun
what?
Day.
So what was that? Sunday Fun Day?
Sunday Fun Day and Worst Games we've got there.
What came before Sunday Fun Day?
Prove It finales for Spider-Man. And Podiots is today, obviously.
Right. Okay.
So keep an eye out for all those videos
I thought
coming
you-
this week. Sorry?
Sorry. No, it's. I
said
think my
Prove It
my
finale.
Vidiots Beach headphones plugged in properly.
Almost certainly. There's no chance of them not being plugged in because Turtle Beach is an excellent sponsor of this podcast.
Right.
bit.ly/.
Vidiots Beach.
It just sounded like something else.
No, I didn't. Well, people will have to check the channel and watch all the videos that come out this week, including the one where PC gets hit by a car.
What?
But that comes out after. Sorry, Prove It finale is also out.
including
that
Prove It finale.
week. No, just Prove It finale is the one. And
Right.
then there's a Worst Games. Michael's still yawning. Could you at least lean away from the microphone?
You're getting my heavy breath in there.
We're sponsored by Turtle Beach, as I said. Store.yogscast.com. New t-shirts design, we say it every fucking time. New t-shirts coming soon, if not already. Jesus
Stop
fucking
it.
Christ. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all /Vidiots
Vidiots Official.
Huge thank you to our patrons. On patreon.com /Vidiots Official. We don't talk about Patreon very much, but if you want to support us by throwing us $1, there's no gated content. It just helps us do stuff.
It
and
is the
it's
single best way to support
It's
what we
handy.
do.
very much appreciated. Twitch.tv /Vidiots Official. We're doing weekly streams now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? At This Is Rules Boss for any advice on rules, tweet him, he's waiting. At Billy Ray Bottress for daily sort of sad tweets about him.
They are getting progressively sadder.
Yeah.
Oh, your pop shield just fell a
Nearly
bit.
just fell on me.
He thinks he could have been a lot better everything.
Yeah, well,
probably
today
could.
he was a lot damper artifact collector, so there's all
God.
sorts of variables in there. Bit.ly /Vidiots Discord. I don't think they've stopped being weird, but they're there.
You can go and be
You can
weird
go
with them.
see for
They'll be
yourself.
weird with them. Tell your friends vidiots @gmail.com if you want to email us an intro to go before one of our videos.
Shit, I need to check that email. It's been like a week since
Oh,
I last
no.
looked at it.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Sorry,
so
everyone.
many.
I do get to it eventually.
Finally, leave us an iTunes review.
Oh, fuck. Before Ben dies, please go now, quick.
Leave us an iTunes review or review /rating on your platform of choice. It helps us helps push us up the charts.
I have a secret question.
Go on, Peter.
Let us know in the comments below with #secret question whether Michael's yawn made you contagiously yawn.
Good, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching.
no,
we'll be
no.
back in a couple of weeks' time. Check into the Vidiots official YouTube channel in order to watch all of our great videos, including
Peter's yawning.
Peter Austin being hit
What?
by Prove It finale.
Prove it.
Prove It finale is what I said there. Slip of the tongue. It's going to be good.
Okay.
We
I
good?
can't wait.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.